all of the games. I did that because I really liked like Oblivion and stuff, and Morrowind, and yeah, I agree. Like I feel like if they can't make one big game like that and make it well without basically having it filled to the brim with glitches, then they should just rather focus on making a smaller game. That's just my opinion, though. I just think that people give them like way too much credit for the stuff they do and are way too lenient on them for a lot of the stuff they do. Like it doesn't take, you don't have to do a lot of research to just figure out how many glitches are in each and every one of their games. Like one thing that annoyed the hell out of me is when they bought the rights to the original Fallout series, and I loved like the original Fallout stuff. I used to watch my brother play Fallout. Like I haven't played them myself, but I watched my brother play Fallout 1 and 2, and I thought that was awesome. Which kind of brings me to a funny point. The first game that I remember playing is called Command and Conquer. The first Command and Conquer game. And then Civilization and stuff like that. I think somewhere along the line I played a SWAT game. And then I played like, it was very late. I think it was around 4 years old, at least when I remember. But I remember like around when I was 5 years old. That's the first time I played like a Timon and Pumbaa game. Ah, I can agree with you though, Josh, with the thought on like when you played a lot of fantasy-based D&D, it can get tiresome, especially when you played a lot of it, and it's because it's not necessarily because all of these stories are same or anything like that. It's just because you've had so many experiences with it that you want to do something else, which is why I went into went to do Call of Cthulhu, and that's also why we've tried out the 40k system. I think I was the first one in our group to basically get us to start playing other systems. Basically get like to basically break up our formula. We've done so much fantasy that I'm a bit tired of it. I like and I realized that I love playing fantasy and stuff, but overall I prefer like doing when I run games myself, making realistic games and stuff, and making it so that like I mean it's fun making people into like fantasy hero character stuff, but it's so much fun creating like games where you are playing like normal people thrust into situations they normally don't encounter. Which is often why I like specifically forbid people like to make specifically like characters that are like, oh, I am a military officer with this much training and la la la. Like I often go like, no, you are not. Unless like that's specifically the premise. I have done a zombie apocalypse campaign, which was a lot of fun. Like I know it sounds silly because it's a zombie apocalypse and it's kind of like common, but it was a lot of fun because it was simple, but it was like in a modern setting and they were just trying to survive. And in a city that was basically in ruins. Oh, I've not heard about All Flesh Must Be Eating. There is a short, like one-shot system that I've heard of. Oh, the Gulag is ahead. That does not sound promising. Please stay out. the jailer. It's a system where you play the henchman of of the main villain, and your job as the henchman is either to basically escape, either I think it's to defy him and save the villagers and stuff. You're basically, as the henchman, supposed to become a hero. I think that is, if I remember correctly, that is supposed to be the goal of the game. I think you could also make the goal that you're supposed to be do your master's bidding or something like that, but wow, I'm very far from him, but I'm still talking to him. How many bullets do you think I can get? I'm just gonna get enough. But yeah, I mean, hey, you can look forward to when we play, when we do the, when we play the Call of Cthulhu thing. That's something to look forward to. I'm looking forward to it a lot. I'm gonna be spending a lot more time now researching for it. The topic kind of went off spooky stuff into just serious debate in regards to gaming companies and stuff. Not gaming companies, really, to a gaming company. God damn it. Not paying too much attention. So yeah, I'm gonna open up the Godpool / G20 FAQ corner. And not specifically FAQ, because there aren't really a lot of frequently asked questions, but hey, for entertainment's sake, let's have some question time. I know there are not a lot of people in the stream, but if you have any questions, I'm willing to answer them. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I'm not paying attention to the game. I can understand that kind of feeling. But yeah, if you got any questions or stuff that you want to ask, you guys can go ahead. I'm willing to listen to whatever you guys want to suggest. Ask away. I'm more interested in just what you guys might ask. God damn it, I keep walking into these guys. Oh god, that almost went into me. I live in Iceland, so I'm pretty far away from America and stuff. So my my native tongue is Icelandic. I've learned Danish, I've learned some Japanese, I've learned a little bit of... No, not a little bit, what am I saying? I've learned English, of course. Duh. Oh, that killed me. What the... That did a lot of damage to me. A little bit of English in my tongue. Yeah, I know a little bit of English. I can't speak a lot, but I know a tiny bit. Oh my god, Sia, you caught me red-handed. How did you know that? Oh, hell yeah. I don't talk a lot of. I can't talk a lot of Japanese. I've not taken a lot of courses in it, so. Uh, I can't say like I can talk Danish. I'm not good at it. It's kind of a mandatory thing, and like very few people like learning it. Ooh, that almost hurt. Damn it. So I can't say that I like. I can't say that I like speaking Danish. I could give you a tiny example, but I can't think of a lot. Jeg snakker ikke så god dansk, for jeg er en islænding. I can't say that this was correct, but I said, like, I know what I said, but I can't say that it is correct Danish. But I said, I basically said that I can't talk Danish, and that I'm an Icelandic person. God damn it! I need to stay away. I know most of the people that I know around me learned Spanish. I didn't need to learn a third language. I can speak more Japanese than I can speak Danish. I found it easier to learn Japanese, but that's probably because I really don't like Danish, like, as a language. It's not taught properly here to begin with. You don't learn like how Danish is actually spoken in freaking Denmark. You learn Icelandic Danish, which is very wrong. So you could just as well ignore those lectures. So I can read Danish way better than I can talk it. So. I do have a decent Russian accent, I think. But I can't speak Russian. But I have actually managed to fool a person that I managed to fool a person twice. Once that not the same person. I have managed to fool someone that I am Russian and that I'm English. I've managed to do that. These were not the same person, but I have successfully done that, so that's something. Oh, dude, the genderism is in like everything we say, so, bruh. If I wasn't natively Icelandic, this language would be hell to learn. Like, dude, even for us native here, this language can be hell to learn. Not saying it is, it's saying it can. I can give you an idea of how it sounds if you want. I think I sound a bit different when I speak English than when I speak English and when I speak Icelandic. I can put if I put a little bit of effort into it. No, wait. If I talk English a lot more relaxed, I sound more like this. I think I have a bit of more of an accent when I do that. When I often during streams and such, I put a bit of an effort not to have this extra accent into me, because I think it sounds silly. So when I'm naturally talking on streams, I sound more like, as you've heard, I talk more like this, but naturally when I'm talking, if I'm talking in a relaxed way, I have a bit of or at least I used to have a bit more of an English accent to it. I used to talk a lot more like this normally, which sounds silly. But yeah, if you want to get a... Yeah, I know, I sound like a lot... I sound like a different person. I do find it easier to talk like this. It's more relaxing on my voice. So I could go with this voice. I feel like my when I talk normally on the streams, it's a bit more Americanized. I heard that the old king wanted the jailer's head, said the note. So yeah, when I talk, when I have my voice a lot more relaxed, I talk a bit more like this. Oh, we found a key. But now when I'm like trying to show you how, when I'm trying to let you hear how I talk, like how I do it, like normally without, when I'm not speaking on stream, it sounds a little bit forced, but that's because I'm trying to do it. But usually I sound like this, yeah. And yeah, I think I sound like a totally different person. I usually pronounce a couple of the things a bit differently. Evil twin. Yeah, you can hear my evil twin, yeah? Yeah. That's not how I say yeah. Just, I had screaming from the old king's cell. I just find it interesting that sometimes when you try to have a little bit of a different voice when you're streaming and something like that, when you're trying to kind of perform, you have a bit of a different accent. But yeah, if you want, I can try to talk more like this when I'm streaming. I'm not used to it, but oh no, pain. But yeah, if you guys want, I can give you a taste of how my Icelandic sounds. That hat, the jailer hasn't come back for his rounds. Hins vegar, þegar ég tala íslensku þá hljóma ég allt öðruvísi heldur en hvernig ég hljóma þegar ég tala ensku. To translate what I said would be to say, I said, but when I talk Icelandic, I sound a lot more different than when I talk English. That is not really a direct translation, it's very close. I heard the jailer was gonna check up on the old king. Hinsver basically means otherwise, if directly translated, but I'm not sure if it's appropriate in this context. A lot of the translation parts are just kind of, you know, it's the jailer, he's busy. Son of the old king, please stay out, the jailer. Someone has scratched the words 24 bullets into the sign. Oh wow. Increased by 6 every time. Oh god, that was... That stuff is... Oh no, I got stuck. Oh no, I'm not doing this optimally. Please die. Oh, no. You hurt me quite a bit. I killed you. So yes, and Josh, how did you like the Icelandic accent? Did it sound way different from what you expected? I know that I don't do it here, but I sometimes accidentally slip into the Icelandic accent when I stream with my friend Soup. I'm not sure, like, I never made... Whoa, that's my body. It's a seed. It has died. Am I a seed? Very jelly. Yeah, I've always thought that my Icelandic accent has sounds a lot different from my English one. It's horrible listening to people that talk with, like, have an Icelandic accent when they talk English. It's just, it is the worst. It is like listening to someone puke. Oh, you want to hear me say, yeah. See, you have probably seen the video where I pronounce my name, right? No, it's I'm completely lost in what no, it's not. What were you? What are you talking about when you said no, it's not? Because I'm a bit lost. I'm confused in what's going on here. But for Josh, oh, this is... It has a familiar scent. Ah, Icelandic English. Are you... I've heard people with a really, really obvious Icelandic accent speak English, and that is pretty bad. I am speaking English like some bad English-speaking Icelandic people do. I have a hard time doing the fake Icelandic accent to it. There's a note here. By going downstairs, you accept the responsibility for what happens. Interesting, interesting. But yeah, Josh, for the record, pronouncing my name is pretty difficult for people that aren't from Scandinavian people. It is Guðlaugur. Directly translated, it means God. Guð means God. Just to clarify here, my name does not just mean God. And laugur basically means, like, it means basically pool. Because that's the closest like translation you could get to it. Which is why my nickname is G20 here, and on the stream it's called, and on the Invictus stream stuff it is Godpool. But yes, Josh, it is Guðlaugur. Pronouncing it like the sound in Guð is pronounced with a T and TH sound, so it's a Guðlaugur. I finally figured you out, my lovely madam, monsieur. Don't worry, I'll keep your secret safe. We're birds of a feather, see? I have a feeling, that I am a bad person. that I'm playing a bad person. Oh shit. Goose. I like the fact that you pronounce my name with a goose. Fertile ground ahead. Check, this is it. If you have any unfinished business, this is your last chance to turn back. No. Let's not end the game immediately here. I want to kind of be sure that there's nothing more to do. Human village. Oh. Ground floor. Is there something you need? Let's speak to Miranda. Maybe she has something new to say. This village has many facilities. Miranda starts talking almost unprompted. A butchery, a hostel, an elevator. But the elevator's out of service, I'm afraid. She seems almost embarrassed. I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. But maybe, she reddens. You're going into the pit, are you not? Maybe there might be a way to reopen it from there. I mean, she coughs, it would help with you touring the pit if you were to do so. You do chat for a while. We don't have a lot of like exchange students here from America, but I met a couple Americans here, but I've had compliments for my accent. The two of you stand in silence. You can tell she appreciates the company. Oh, okay, it starts back on this thing. So I guess we are gonna go back down to the human village. But we're gonna start by saving. How's things, Rumi? Spend time with Rondo? Oh, I can talk to more people. This place looks desolate now, but it's 10 times better than how it used to be. Rondo starts rambling. It was just too full of stuff. A hotel, a government hall, a cemetery, a prison, houses. All sorts of useless shit. Who even goes to these places? Not me, that's who. You feel like you understand Rondo a little more. How's things, Rumi? Spend time with Rondo. Okay, he says the same stuff. So, we've spent time with Rondo now. I recommend coming to if you want to come to Iceland. I recommend coming here during the winter. It is the best time to come here, basically. Because the summer is usually filled with tourists, and let's just say, oh my god, no! This does not look the same as it did before. Oh, wait a minute. This is a bit different. And, but yeah, so, if you want to kind of escape, like, the most of the tourist bunch, I would recommend not coming here then. Oh wait, I was here before. Yeah, this is my room. I was here. What am I saying? I'm dumb. I'm a dum-dum. So yeah, any more questions you want to ask? I think we had quite a nice discussion about languages here. Oh. Good day, sir, madame. Care to donate some blood? I'm collecting 10 liters for the ones in need. I have 10 liters to give. I have 20 liters I can give. Sir, madame, would you care to hear the good news? Spend some time with Lear. Alright. The bird greedily gulps the jar of blood down. Sir, madame, you have touched me with your generosity. I wish to give you the most precious thing I can offer, the truth. He makes an exaggerated bow, like an actor after a show. I, liar, am the blackbird, am at your service. Something about him unnerves you. I am not sure. The bird's face is unreadable and animal. Have you seen the other animal people here in this town? Here's the truth. They were all once humans. The only ones here who are all animal are your humble hosts. He makes an exaggerated pause. And of course yourself. It's all fault of this pit's darkness which has simmered for so long, you see. It has begun to seep out into the surface. This pit has transformative effects on things, turning them occult, both in the sense of the supernatural and the hidden. In the unknowable darkness, the border between thoughts and reality becomes blurred. You don't know whether to believe him or not. Pocket is a girl. Pocket is a person that joins the stream quite a lot. Has once been was with me during the last spooky stream. Let's see if Lear has some more to. The bird's face is unreadable and animal. Surely you've noticed noticed the two valuables of this world are bullets and blood. However, there's a third value, unknowable to the eye, called loneliness. The more of it you have, the more blood you absorb, but also the more blood you lose. To rid yourself of it, should you want to, all you need to do is mingle with the common folk. Of course, I would never rid yourself of such a useful tool. You wonder if he's telling the truth. This is interesting. Have you? The bird's face is unreadable and animal. Have you wondered why the pit rejects you? You have surely seen it. Should you have perished in the pit, you are spit right out. 'Tis because of your nature, he nods sagely. This pit has become a dumpster of despair. It cannot mingle with your hopefulness. In here, the more hopelessness someone carries, the further it sinks. However, like water and oil, there are pockets of hope that also accumulate. You are such a pocket, seeking the rich soil of the bottom of there and change the pit's nature. Something about him knowing this makes you uncomfortable. I might do some co-op streams with Soup. Pocket is more of an observer. Oh, Lyra's gone. Oh, this... Okay, I'm searching this here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What just happened? Wait, what? No. What is going on? The game doesn't allow me to do anything. Did the game just freeze? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I'm not sure what to do now. Is this just how the game ends when you talk to him so much? Expect that. Okay, you guys did not see this, but when I closed the game, and it popped up a message immediately that said you're out of memory, and I could not laugh. That just, God, that just made me laugh so much. Oh God. Let's try to make some memory then, I guess. Oh my God, that just, oh, I so did not expect that. Oh my God. That might have been the end of this, but let's see where, okay, I think we can go back down to talk to Lear. I really hope that that is just not how the stuff ends after this, because shit. Oh my God. Like, he told me so many things, and I'm like, I'm super curious now. Oh my God, that was so fucking funny. Oh. I think Lear's gonna be down there. I think he's still down here. I think, yeah, I haven't downloaded the blood to him, so. Oh, that was so funny. Wait, no. I can't done goof when the game just said, oh, you're out of memory. Oh my God. But I was like totally into the stuff. I was totally into what this guy was telling me. Let's see if it's if we run out of memory again. Oh God, damn it! I cry. Like I started crying from laughter there. Shit. Gonna go a little bit off. But yeah, if you continue with the questions, guys. I'm all up for answering some more questions. I can answer the most difficult of questions, for I am the sage of me. I go faster through this conversation stuff, but I can't. I think this is kind of like the key to not like just go into a grave and die. Oof, damn though. Shit, I did not expect that. So freaking funny. So basically loneliness is a hidden stat. How long have I been a part of the Brood? I've been a part of the Brood for about a year and 6 months, maybe, almost. Give or take. This bird is wearing a tuxedo. No, not a tuxedo. What's wrong with me? He's wearing a suit. I like this bird. He looks swell as hell. But yeah, I joined the Brood after watching their Call of Cthulhu videos. And a couple of more after that. I haven't watched all of their stuff, but I tend to be more tuned towards that stuff. But I think I managed to get like almost all of their streams, so. So guys, are we gonna run out of memory again? Oh no, we did not run out of memory. That was an easy question. Any more? I will listen to even the most tragic of tales. Oh, this is open now. This was not open before. Oh. I'm gonna go up first. Because I'm interested in people. I'm not gonna go into the grave here. I just want to see, like, is there anything new to this place? No. Let's not go here then. Also, is there anything new here? Yeah, the Call of Cthulhu system, I think, like for me personally, is really easy to use for storytelling purposes because rolling for skills and stuff is really easy to do. Let's talk to Miranda. Miranda can. Oh, I think we've seen this before. Oh my god, I have an itch in my eye. Oh, see, it's been there for one of your games? Oh, that's good. That's cool. Let's talk to our roomie here. Let's talk to Rondo. You know, Pit, it was always there before the town was built. Rondo starts rambling. Humans of old used to revere the pit, throwing sacrifices inside, all that jazz. Not to get morbid, but the sacrifices? What a rotten way to die, Rondo smiles widely. They plucked out their eyes and tongues so they couldn't see and they couldn't ask for help. How do I know this? Well, he seems nervous. I made it all up, you see. Got you good, didn't I? Rondo seems relieved. You understand him a little more. Rondo, you are a spooky motherfucker. Oh, that's smooth. I once played a one-shot where I played a detective and I shot a gas tank. We were playing, like, we were doing, I was doing stuff and I shot the gas tank. I don't remember completely what we were doing. Let's see if he has a little bit more to say. Oh no, okay, there's nothing here. I don't like this Rondo fella. Is kind of a spooky guy. What was down here? Oh, it's a graveyard. Yeah, I want to talk to this guy that lives in the graveyard. If he's not dead, that is. How are you oh, let's spend time's right. My mother was the one who tricked my grandfather into being buried alive. Right, pours you some tea. He wanted to sentence my father to death, you see. He never accepted my parents' relationship, though. A lowly butcher was not fit to marry into the family. Well, now he's dead, but his spirit still rages. He sips his tea. Me and my brother drew lots over who would watch over him and who would inherit our father's business. I was the one who won, so I chose to become the gravedigger. That was before they threw the cemetery down in the pit. You two finish your tea. Oh. Wright seems to enjoy your company. You two have some tea and chat. This pit used to be for getting rid of dangerous things, Wright says. And long ago, getting cast into the pit was a worse fate than capital punishment. Many dangerous people were cast here, but the worst had to be the old king. He paused. He was a bloodthirsty tyrant who turned the basement of the government hall into a terrible gulag. My grandfather was the one who sentenced him to be thrown down here. You two finish your tea. Damn. Does he have anything more to say? Wright serves you some tea. They say, he speaks, that the first thing cast into the pit was a terrible demon. It was called the King of Infinite Space. He shrugs. It's just an old legend, though, nothing to worry about. Besides, he pauses. If it were true, it would be best not to pursue it. You two finish your tea. Do you have anything more to say? Oh no. Nothing more. And now let's go to the spooky bottom of the pit. I'm just first gonna go up here because I think sleeping in that bed saves the progress, and I want to save because we just had a bunch of nice conversational topics with Wright. Favorite Invictor stream? Like the stream that I've caught, or just the stream stuff that I've watched? Because there is one entertaining stream that where Alex shouted out. It was the kind of like Hunger Games kind of thing, where Alex shouted out when he was dying. He shouted out, "God food, my God and Savior," or some stuff, which was so entertaining. But if we're just talking about streams overall, I would have to say I personally enjoyed the first Call of Cthulhu stream the most. I haven't watched all of the stuff, so I can't say, but I just really liked the Call of Cthulhu stuff. Oh, Lear is here. So you came. This is the lair of the King of Infinite Space. the very first thing that came inside this pit. Humans managed to trap him in a walnut and rolled him over the edge. That was a long time ago, though. To bury yourself now almost seems like a waste, no? So, shall we open it? A fitting final encounter for a grand adventure, wouldn't you say? Sadly, I have nothing to scratch, so I'll just tell you. 32 bullets down him. Ah! See, I told you guys. The bullet numbers, basically, this guy was the one that's scratching the bullet numbers into the sign to tell us how many would kill them. So this means that there are 32, so 6 between every. I could have made that. I could have guessed that. But yeah, out of the ones I watched, the Call of Cthulhu, first Call of Cthulhu, that's also what got me into this, into watching the Invictus stream. So it's a walnut. Crack it open. I'm gonna see if Lear has something more to say. He does not. I should crack open the walnut. Oh. Oh, God. God. Fuck. That scared the shit out of me.